Haven't the South Park guys like trended even harder towards like reactionary shit in the past couple of years? I've heard some people say that. I don't really watch South Park, but I don't know. I genuinely do think that South Park is responsible for like a collective sort of stupidification of American political discourse in an almost like idiocracy, to a virtually dystopian extent. The prioritization of apathy over everything, the idea that anyone who cares like substantially about an issue is like wrong and also a loser, and that also like any kind of bigotry is okay as long as it's done for shock value. A lot of the shit isn't really like, guys. I have seen some South Park episodes. When you take away the shock value, aren't a lot of their episodes just like the bigotry? Like they're kind of cringe, honestly. Like a lot of their stuff with like race or trans, whatever. Not perfectly. Again, I'm not saying that all their shit's a miss or whatever, because I know they have bangers and I've seen funny episodes. It's not like all bad. Whatever. I'm just saying that like a lot of the I think they get a lot of a free ride because they do the thing that some people will do where you're so bigoted that people will assume it's ironic and kind of excuse you. Like if they were less bigoted, it would actually be more bigoted. Like it would be considered more bigoted. You know what I mean? It's called crossing the line twice. Yeah. Which can be done well, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the satire meme. Funny rhetorician, I tweeted about it. A lot of people gave them a pass because they shout on Trump so hard. Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, they're like edgy libertarians, right? So they're all over the place. I feel like they were good, got worse, then picked back up recently. I don't know. Yeah, Vosh, I don't know why you hate South Park. Well, I don't hate South Park. It's just every time I watch South Park, I fucking cringe, you know? Because, like, outside of the bubble of people who are truly, genuinely impressed and will clap like seals if you show them shock comedy, a lot of the like, attempts at... It's... So, it's... How do I put this, okay? It's not that South Park isn't funny. It's that when you watch South Park, there's very obviously an ideological bent that goes into it, as is the case with almost anything. And so often I feel like that ideological bent is at like an 8th grade level of understanding. Does that make any sense? I feel like if you strip away all of the shock value and all the like sort of comedic fluff, and you get at the actual like degree of attention and nuance an issue is being treated with, I feel like so often I am looking at people who have like Dunning-Kruger effect to the max, you know, where they think they're philosophy kings, like tearing apart an issue through satire, when in reality it's kind of like a half-baked understanding of something, and admittedly a pretty good, you know, like comedic retinue to back it up. That's just a feeling I've got from some of their episodes, but I haven't seen anything from them in like 4 years. So again, it's just an impression that I have. Can you name some bad politics South Park has done? I mean, I've probably seen maybe like a dozen episodes in my whole life, but I usually watch the ones that people pointed me to. I mean, the ones with climate change are probably the ones that have aged the worst. Are there ones that have aged worse than the climate change ones? Yeah, their trans stuff too has been pretty like pretty objectively bad. They made episodes apologizing for the climate change stuff. Did they? Didn't they make an episode where they were like, "Oh, the man bear pig exists, but there's nothing we can do about it anyway"? Isn't that like the worst thing you could do? Denying climate change. By the way, denying climate change in the 2000s? What the fuck are you thinking? Or yeah. No, they were making fun of the people who said that? Were they? Did they do it or did they make fun of the people doing it? If it's ambiguous, is it really an apology? I don't know. Again, like I'm just literally sharing like uh my general opinion of some really you know, something that I'm not super fully aware of. Just watch South Park can be good sometimes. Why? I just know they 100% regretted the anti-climate change stuff. I just vaguely remember the episode. I don't know. The thesis of the episode was climate change is real and we're sorry for making fun of you, but we would have taken you seriously if you weren't a cunt about it. Ah. Was Al Gore even ever a cunt about it? Al Gore was nowhere near... I feel like Al Gore was always pretty calm with his, like, delivery of the... Yeah, again, I don't know. Again, keep in mind that to the South Park dudes, to libertarians, like apathy libertarians, the worst thing you can ever do is to tell them to care about something. That's it. Like 90% of their episodes boil down to a thing, an issue is taking place, and one group cares very much about one side of the issue, and then the other group cares very much about the other side of the issue. And the real answer is that they're both dumb, and that apathetic cynicism is the only real answer to these issues. That's a good chunk of their episode. That's a big chunk, a big glut. There's a famous Reddit post about it. Yeah, I think I've seen it before. Uh, yeah, I bet the Chapo guys used to be huge South Park fans. Yeah, maybe. That's not what glut means. Doesn't glut mean a lot of something? Yeah, an excessively abundant supply of something. Yeah, it was close enough. Yeah, but you don't use it like that? Yeah, but I wanted to. All right, all right. I haven't watched near enough. I haven't watched near enough South Park to argue with all the warriors in chat who are coming out here to clarify stuff.